Vegas is a city where things are constantly torn down, thrown back up. But far too often, people are left behind, left without homes, left without affordable housing. There's over 6,000 people in Las Vegas, according to the 2016 census, that are homeless or without permanent, secure housing. We're here in Vegas at the remains of the Moulin Rouge Casino, closed many years ago, I think several decades. But since then, it's really turned into a community where a lot of the old rooms have become kind of used for homes now. So we have a new friend, Tina, right here. How's it going, Tina?
Fine, I'm Tina.
So, go ahead, yeah.
Well, this is where I live, but like I said, right now it's a little messy, but it's clean. About for 3 months.
And so you guys don't have any electricity or any running water or anything here?
No.
So, okay, does that present a lot of issues for you? So
actually, we go to, I'm just saying the mission, get water. You want me to say what about the hydrant? We turn on the hydrant. I'm being honest, but we should turn it off so we don't waste water.
Yeah, of course.
But
how long have you been here yourself?
About 3 months.
That's awesome.
But there's, I can't introduce you to them, but
yeah, do you want to give us a tour of a little, just whatever outside area?
I will show you.
Cool.
Just some other rooms, or I guess I don't know. I'm nervous as hell.
No, this is perfect. Thank you for kind of giving us a little view about how things go.
Okay, we go this one. I'm just saying, it's just.
So what are some of the main issues you guys have, like living here? I think it's like good to have a roof over your head, but what are some of the problems you guys are facing?
Actually, to be honest, there's actually not. Well, people breaking in our place, stealing our stuff. It's just like we do have doors though, but people still come in and take our stuff when we go out. It's life. Just think back in the old days, they didn't have electricity. Well, we all are, we adapt. We get our flashlights or candles, or, I try to make mine feel like home. I call it home, but these is how some
these get broken down over the years and completely trashed.
But they're actually nice apartments. They were. But it's just what people come in. They actually do. It's not actually people living here. It's like I see some strangers just come in here and start kicking, and it's just it's sad. But and then
what's probably messed up is they probably don't even live here, or maybe not even be homeless. They just come in to be destructive.
Yeah, it's sad. But I like it. Because actually the streets actually are a lot harder than in here. Sleeping on the streets is hard.
Yeah.
And I've been relaxed here, even though we could get in trouble, but I will take that chance because out there it's hard.
Troy and I are here in Vegas. Underneath Vegas, there are an endless stream of river tunnels, drainage tunnels, from when there's floods and monsoons. So we're here outside of one of them right now. We've been so graciously invited by the community to check out a little bit about how they live and what's going on here. So in Vegas, over 6,000 people have unreliable housing or live on the streets, and that is just a really staggering number, and many people are forced to live in situations basically here underneath the drainage tunnels and things to have access to kind of a secure environment. And this is one of our friends. This is Rax. How's it going, Rax? Good. So what's this piece you're working on right here?
Write my name like I always do.
That's awesome. So how long have you been living down here, and what's we're kind of like, where are we at? Describe to people who don't have any idea what's going on.
This is Spring Valley. This is kind of like a little township within Las Vegas. I've lived in Las Vegas since I was like 5 years old, on and off. Been a couple other places, but this is home.
So describe to me a little bit about kind of like what it's like to live down here. You said you've been here a year and a half. What are some of the issues you face, and what are some of the things you see going on here?
Well, the issues, You always gotta worry about people taking the shit. I gotta worry about the people that I'm living around, the other people coming down here and taking stuff. A lot of fucking shadiness. That and like the city comes by every now and then and clears us all out. You know, like we set up like a little kind of home down here, you know, and the city will come because like all the houses around us, they complain about the homeless people like we're we're a fucking rodent problem, you know, and so they complain so many times and the city comes down here and they'll give us like 10-15 minutes to get all of our shit up. Like, you know how many times like I'm just sitting at like the Walgreens or something like that and someone will just be walking into the store and catch like me from the side of their eye, look at me, and then like grab their keys and like lock their car, think I'm gonna go into it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go into your car outside the Walgreens, don't wait till you're at home and sleep. It's a joke, dude. I try to have fun because it don't bother me. You know what I mean? Like I know how to get showers in. I know how to feed myself every day. Like I know the lifestyle. Some of these people they're here and they're lost. If they didn't have people like me down here that they could fucking bum everything off of, they would be fucking like assed out. I started doing heroin when I was 19, I think, and I'm 28 now, so I've been doing it about 9 years. Just started slamming it this year. Like before I was just smoking it, you know, because you can smoke black tar. That's how a lot of people start it. They don't really go into shooting it.
Right.
And so I started doing it. I knew other people that had done it. It kind of got into this neighborhood in my group there's this one kid, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was hanging out with somebody and they told him that they had opium, right? And it was black tar. And you know, he didn't know shit about opium. He didn't know, they don't make black tar opium, you know what I mean? Like, so he started to do that, and then like he got a couple other kids doing it, and they all like it kind of picked up. Then they realized what they were doing, and you know, they still kept doing it. And like I said, it just got really bad. I don't know too many people that have gotten out of it either. Like a couple people have, but usually they have to move. Like it's hard for them to stay in Las Vegas and quit completely. Vegas is like, it's like, have you ever heard about people getting institutionalized?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, you know what I mean? Like Spring Valley, like these walls. It's like when I'm around this area, it's like my body goes or like reverse back to me doing drugs, like, because that's what I'm so used to doing is fucking getting high and basically being like a hoodlum, you know what I mean? Because this is like, that's what we do. And like every time I go somewhere else, like when I lived in Tucson, I worked 3 jobs and have my own place. Like when I lived in Missouri, I was like a forklift operator, like doing fucking good things. Like I said, Army. I always do good things when I go other places, but that's when the alcohol comes in and the depression comes in, and next thing I know, I'm fucking like so bored and depressed that because I have a name for myself out here, you know, like, and people know who I am, whether it's Evoke or Rax, like people know who I am. It's a good feeling, you know, but then you go other places and no one knows who the fuck you are, and it's depressing, especially when you're used to having having some infamy, you know. I go to these other places and I won't do anything, no drugs. Like I'll smoke weed or something, but like and there's no desire. Like when I lived in Missouri, I remember someone telling me like, "Hey, I can get heroin." I'm like, "Well, go get it for someone else. Like leave me the fuck alone. Like I'm not trying to do that." And then I come back out here and it's like the first day I'm back, I'm trying to pick up, you know. I don't know what it is. Like I think it's the neighborhood. It's Vegas definitely, because it's hard. Like I know other people that come out here from like Cali and shit like that, and they get drawn up right into it too. Shit that they never do in Cali, they come out here and they run amok. I don't know what it is. Some people can handle it, some people can't. I don't know.
Hey, how's it going? I'm here with Troy Farah, and we are at Track B here in Las Vegas, Nevada. What is Track B, Troy?
This is a harm reduction center, and They give out clean syringes. It's a non-judgmental service for people who inject drugs, such as opioids. It is one of ground zero for fighting the opioid crisis in Las Vegas. We're here to talk to Chelsea Cheatham, the program manager here, to discuss a little bit about her services and how it's helping the homeless in Las Vegas.
Cool. Let's go check it out. Hi, Chelsea. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. So we just kind of wanted to know a little bit about what's going on here in Vegas with the opioid epidemic and with some of your homeless population, and what are some of the things you're experiencing?
Sure. So we opened as a syringe exchange in February of this year, and when we first opened, we had done some research to try to figure out where the best location for a syringe exchange would be. And we really didn't know if it was going to be successful in this area, and it's just turned out to be a really great location for us. The first month that we were open, we gave out 90 syringes, and we really thought that we had failed, and that maybe this isn't something that's going to be useful here. But by the second month, we had gone up by so much, and then last month we had given out 30,000 syringes last month.
Wow.
So since we've been open, we've given out over 130,000 syringes. So it's definitely a service that's being used by our community, and it's something that was needed. In Clark County alone, they're estimating that there are approximately 6,000 people that have injected drugs in the last year. So we know that there are people that we need to serve. A pretty big thing that we have going on here in Las Vegas is we have tunnels that run underneath the city, and there are communities of people that live under there, and we actually see a lot of people from those communities that are coming here now to get clean injection equipment, and they're taking it back to those communities. So we know that we're helping a large amount of people, more than the 1,200 people that we've signed up here at the exchange. We know that we're helping a lot more people stay protected and protect themselves against getting HIV and hepatitis C. When someone swipes their magnetic swipe card, they will get a kit that has 10 syringes. They also get a sharps container. They'll get some literature that talks about the legality of carrying syringes in Nevada, so that people know that it's 100% legal to carry your syringes with you. And then also we have some literature in here about treatment if someone's interested in getting into treatment.
That's awesome. It seems you guys are really covering the full spectrum of this. So.
We do, yes.
What other stuff do you guys offer here?
Well, we offer clothes for people that are coming in that may need clothes. We have, like I said, a lot of people that come in here that are homeless, and a lot of people are, things get thrown away, especially if they're living in the parks, and the parks are getting cleaned up. So we offer people clean clothes. We also offer bags for people if they need something to carry their stuff in. These rolling bags are really popular. We have snacks for people when they come in, so in case they're hungry, they can get some snacks to eat. We have all of our supplies just kind of here.
Wow, you guys are really well stocked
Thank you.
and organized.
Yeah, we definitely try to have a wide variety of syringes so that people have a choice of what they want to inject with. That way they're, able to protect their veins as best they can, use a syringe that's actually the right size for them. We have this machine here that sterilizes all of the used syringes. So we've given out 130,000 syringes since we opened. We've also gotten back about 70,000 syringes. So we are at a little bit over a 50% return rate. All of the syringes are returned inside a sharps container to us. We just put those sharps containers right here into this machine, and this machine will heat those syringes up to a point where they're sterilized. It grinds them up, and then it turns them into confetti.
That's crazy. So what other services do you guys offer? I heard you guys do testing and things like that.
We do, yes. We offer HIV and hepatitis C rapid testing here. So we offer that on Wednesdays. That way people can come in and get tested. We recommend it for everyone that's injecting anything. About 9% of new HIV infections are seen amongst people that are injecting drugs. And with hepatitis C, we've had about a 25% positivity rate here.
Wow.
So it's a pretty high positivity rate. Both of those infections are very treatable now. Hepatitis C is actually curable, so we want to make sure people get tested early. That way, if they need to get into care, they have that opportunity. And we have ways to get people into care even if they don't have any money, and we can try to get them enrolled in a program that'll take care of them.
That's awesome.
We also have Naloxone, which is the overdose reversal drug. We distribute this to people that are at risk of an overdose and people that have family and friends that are at risk. So we give kits out regularly throughout the day. We give injectable naloxone to our clients, and we've actually had some success stories of people that have come back and told us that they've rescued people or that they themselves have been saved because of naloxone. When someone is overdosing, you have a very small window. It's about a 3 to 4 minute window in order to inject naloxone into them to save their life. When an overdose happens, it's just because those opioids are covering those brain receptors and helping the person forget that they need to breathe. So you need to give them naloxone so it can knock those opioids off and cover those receptors so the person can remember to breathe. So we do training here, and we train our clients on how to look for signs of an overdose, and that's usually pretty simple: blue lips, blue fingertips, and then you just want to assess the situation. We always tell people to call 911. In Nevada, we have a Good Samaritan Law, so if you call 911 and you stay with the person, even if you were doing drugs with them, you can't get arrested. And that's just to encourage people to stay with someone when there's an overdose and explain what happened. So we teach our clients how to do rescue breathing and chest compressions, and then how to give them naloxone, and continue that rescue breathing and chest compressions until that person wakes up.
Wow.
Cool.
Seems like you guys are doing some really great work here. So thank you for your commitment to the community.
Thank you.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Lucas.
Joe.
Joe, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Troy.
Troy. Nice to meet you.
Hey, so we just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about how Track B kind of helps you in the community and things like that.
Yeah, basically it helps with a lot of us that are homeless and don't have money and, and are addicted to drugs. We, able to come here and use the benefits here of getting clean, syringes, water, cottons, everything that we need, and not track diseases from out there, because anybody that's been in addiction knows that you'll do anything to get that next high, even if it means using a dirty needle you found on the street or using someone else's that just used, and you very easily track diseases that way, and that's benefited me and everybody else on the streets.
What would you tell a first-time person that came here for the first time?
I would tell them that, first thing I would tell them is that, if you're coming here, obviously you need help, and you get help. But I know it's very difficult. A lot of people out here on the streets aren't from here. They ended up here somehow, some way. It's a very transient town, so people come in and out, and a lot of people get stuck here. And I would say use this place to their benefit, and getting help and getting your life straight. But, if not, use it for what, to keep yourself more healthy, and not trying to track, HIV, hepatitis, all sorts of stuff you can get. So.
Does Track B really provide resources to get people off and to be there and support them and things?
Oh yeah, definitely. They have different types of things that they have. They'll have people help you with like insurance. They'll have people have informational like meetings of how to not track diseases and stuff like that. Basically anything that has to do with any type of drug addiction, stuff like that, they have it here for your firsthand to help you.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for your
Thank you.
time.